Every thought you have sends a signal into the universe. It is not just an idea inside your mind. It is a measurable pulse of energy. Neuroscience and quantum physics both reveal that thought behaves more like a wave than a word. Your awareness is not contained within your head. It radiates like light, invisible but powerful. When neurons fire, they create electromagnetic fields that extend beyond the brain. Those fields interact with the environment, merging with a larger network of frequency that connects all living things. Your thoughts, therefore, are not isolated. They are part of a living system of information exchange. Each pulse contributes to the rhythm of reality itself. Awareness is the transmitter, and reality is the receiver. When your thoughts are clear, the signal travels far and remains coherent. When they are chaotic, the signal distorts and loses strength, much like static in a communication channel. Focus is not just mental control, it is the physics of precision in consciousness. Every emotion modifies the amplitude of this signal. Joy and gratitude expand the wavelength, allowing connection and flow. Fear and anger shorten it, creating interference within the field. Your emotional state determines how effectively your thoughts transmit into the quantum fabric. Just like a radio wave, awareness operates on frequencies. The brain emits measurable oscillations, alpha, beta, theta, and gamma waves, each tuned to different states of mind. These frequencies do not stay inside the skull, they broadcast into the surrounding space. You are constantly sending and receiving energetic information, even in silence. This transmission is not random. When multiple people share the same intention, their signals begin to align, forming resonance. That is why shared focus and meditation create measurable coherence in group energy fields. Consciousness behaves collectively, not separately. The signal of thought is not an abstract metaphor. It is the physics of awareness in motion. Every idea, every feeling, every perception ripples through the field, leaving a trace that shapes reality. To understand thought as a wave is to understand yourself as both creator and participant in the symphony of existence. You are the signal and the source at once. Thought is not invisible magic. It is energy moving through matter. Inside your brain, billions of neurons communicate using electricity and chemistry, firing in precise patterns that produce electromagnetic waves. These waves are not metaphors. They are measurable fields of influence that extend beyond the physical brain. Each spark of awareness is an event in physics, a ripple in space and time. The brain's electrical activity creates oscillations that we call brainwaves. Each frequency corresponds to a specific state of consciousness: beta for active thinking, alpha for calm focus, theta for creativity, and gamma for integration. These waves synchronize groups of neurons into harmony, turning chaos into order. This is how thought becomes structured energy. Every signal inside your brain produces a magnetic field that radiates through your body. Your heart and nervous system respond to these shifts instantly, adjusting rhythm, chemistry, and mood. Awareness is not just happening in your mind. It is orchestrating your entire biology like a conductor guiding an orchestra. The harmony of these signals defines your state of being. In physics, energy follows the path of least resistance. The same is true for thought. When your neural pathways are open and balanced, energy flows freely and clarity emerges. When they are blocked by tension or stress, awareness becomes fragmented and scattered. The electromagnetic fields generated by your brain interact with the surrounding environment. This creates a constant feedback loop between your inner and outer world. Your thoughts literally imprint patterns onto the field of energy around you, influencing both perception and possibility. The universe listens through frequency. This is why mindfulness and emotional regulation are not just psychological, they are energetic alignment. When your awareness stabilizes, brainwave patterns shift into coherence, creating a signal that is clean and powerful. This coherence does not just affect your body, it ripples outward, influencing everything within your energetic reach. Thought becomes communication between dimensions of energy. The brain is both an antenna and a transmitter. It translates awareness into measurable vibration, turning invisible consciousness into physical reality. To understand thought as physics is to understand yourself as a living frequency field. You are not thinking about energy, you are energy thinking. Every thought has a signature frequency, a distinct vibration that carries information. Just as sound creates music and light forms color, thought creates meaning through resonance. This is the true language of consciousness, not built from words but from waves. Energy is the alphabet of reality, and awareness is its grammar. In the quantum field, communication does not rely on sound or movement. It happens through instant energetic connection, where vibration transmits intention faster than light. Every living system, from cells to galaxies, speaks in frequency, a silent conversation held in the structure of energy. The field listens to vibration more accurately than it listens to thought. When your thoughts and emotions align, their frequencies combine into coherence, forming a clear, energetic signal. That signal carries your intention into the environment, influencing probability and matter. This is why prayer, focus, or meditation have measurable effects on physical systems. They are not superstition, but synchronization. Emotion gives depth to frequency. A thought without feeling is like a sound without tone. When love or gratitude infuses awareness, the vibration becomes rich and harmonic, capable of traveling farther through the field. Emotion is the amplifier of consciousness. Frequency is also the foundation of biology. Every cell in your body vibrates at a specific rate, tuned to signals from your brain and heart. When these internal frequencies fall out of balance, dissonance appears as fatigue, anxiety, or disease. Healing begins when coherence returns to the body's frequency field. The Earth itself vibrates at a natural resonance known as the Schumann frequency. When human awareness synchronizes with this planetary rhythm, mental clarity and calmness emerge naturally. You are not separate from the frequency of nature. You are part of its constant broadcast. Harmony with the planet is harmony with yourself. The more you understand frequency as language, the more consciously you can communicate with reality. Every thought becomes a transmission, every emotion a waveform shaping the unseen. When you master the vibration of awareness, you are no longer a listener, you become the message itself. The universe responds to the clarity of your signal. Reality is not solid, it is rhythmic. Every thought you generate sends a wave through the field, and those waves interact with others. When they overlap, they amplify or cancel each other, forming patterns that we experience as outcomes, relationships, or coincidences. Resonance is not philosophy. It is the blueprint of how energy creates form. In physics, this is known as interference. When two waves meet, they combine into new structures, shaping peaks and valleys of possibility. Your thoughts function in the same way. When coherent frequencies align, they strengthen. When chaotic ones collide, they weaken each other. This explains why clarity attracts clarity. When your inner state is calm and focused, it resonates with experiences that mirror that harmony. But when your awareness is fragmented or fearful, it creates interference patterns that distort perception. Your reality is not random. It is a standing wave of your own consciousness. Every person you meet is also broadcasting their frequency. When two fields align in resonance, there is instant connection, understanding, and flow. When they clash, energy scatters, communication breaks down, and tension arises. Human relationships are not just emotional, they are energetic harmonics in motion. The same principle applies to the collective mind. When groups share intention, their combined signal forms a unified wave strong enough to shift probability. This is the science behind group meditation, music, and shared emotion. Coherence on a mass scale reorganizes the field itself. Resonance bridges consciousness and matter. Everything in the universe vibrates at specific frequencies, from atoms to stars, and each responds to the frequencies around it. Awareness is the tuner, aligning you with the frequency band you occupy through thought and emotion. You perceive not the world as it is, but the vibration you match. The key is harmony. When awareness vibrates coherently, it turns chaos into rhythm and randomness into design. You are not a victim of interference. You are the composer of resonance. Reality is the echo of the frequencies you play. The universe does not simply receive your thoughts. It responds to them. Every intention you release into the field travels outward, interacts with energy, and returns as experience. This constant exchange is the feedback loop between consciousness and reality. You are both the sender and the receiver of your own frequency. Observation changes what is observed. This is one of the most profound discoveries in quantum physics, revealing that attention itself alters the outcome of experiments. Awareness is not passive, it is participatory. Every time you perceive, you also create. Reality, then, becomes a mirror of your internal vibration. When your signal is coherent and focused, the world reflects order and flow. When your energy is chaotic, the mirror becomes distorted. You are constantly looking at a projection of your own state of consciousness. This reflection is not punishment or reward, but information. It tells you where your awareness is vibrating and what frequencies you are transmitting. Every challenge or conflict you face is an echo of your current energetic tone. The feedback loop is the language of evolution. Your environment, relationships, and circumstances are all feedback systems. They show you the alignment between your thoughts and your deeper awareness. When you change the internal frequency, the external structure reorganizes naturally. Reality bends to coherence. This is why self-awareness is the most powerful form of technology. You do not need to control reality. You only need to adjust your vibration. Once the signal becomes stable, the world synchronizes in resonance. The universe is designed to echo your level of consciousness. The feedback loop is not outside of you. It is you. Awareness observes itself through the mirror of existence, expanding each time it recognizes the pattern. To see reality clearly is to hear your own frequency reflected back in form. The signal of thought is the conversation between you and the universe. Awareness is not confined to the brain. It exists in the space between all things. Every living being, from the smallest cell to the largest star, communicates through this field. It is an ocean of frequency, and thought is the current that moves through it. You are not isolated in consciousness, you are immersed in it. Modern physics calls this the unified field, a domain where energy and information coexist as one continuum. Neuroscience observes the same principle in collective brainwave synchronization, where people in shared intention begin to think and feel in harmony. Awareness behaves like resonance. When aligned, separate systems begin to vibrate as one. Connection is not emotional, it is electromagnetic. The heart produces the strongest magnetic field in the human body, extending several feet beyond the skin. When two people interact, their heart fields literally overlap, sharing information instantly. This exchange explains empathy, intuition, and the invisible sense of connection you feel with others. We are all broadcasting and receiving energy continuously. The same resonance occurs in nature. Trees, oceans, and even weather systems emit frequencies that respond to human thought and emotion. When awareness aligns with the natural field, biological stress decreases and mental clarity rises. You are not living on the earth, you are living with it. Collective consciousness emerges when multiple minds synchronize through shared emotion and belief. These networks of resonance can shape societies, drive innovation, and even influence global events. When enough awareness vibrates in harmony, reality itself reorganizes toward coherence. This is not theory, it is measurable energy. In deep meditation, awareness expands beyond individuality. You begin to sense the field itself, the silent intelligence that moves through everything. It feels like peace, but it functions like physics. This is the awareness that connects observer and creation. The field of connection is both personal and universal. It links every breath, thought, and atom into one intelligent pattern. To feel that connection is to remember your true identity as consciousness itself. Awareness does not belong to you, it includes you. At the deepest level, awareness realizes it has never been separate from what it observes. Every thought, every event, every coincidence has been the universe responding to itself through you. The signal you send into reality is the same signal returning to its source. You are both the echo and the origin of thought. The field of energy does not end with perception. It folds back inward. Like a wave that rises, travels, and returns to the ocean, every experience dissolves into awareness again. You are not moving through time. Time is moving through you. Consciousness expands by recognizing its own reflection in motion. Every lesson, every emotion, every realization is feedback from the universe, teaching awareness how to see itself more clearly. Pain becomes information, joy becomes coherence, silence becomes language. The universe is not testing you, it is tuning you. You are evolving into resonance with your own source. When awareness reaches this understanding, the need to control dissolves. Creation no longer feels like effort, but participation in a rhythm that already knows its song. You stop asking the universe for signs and begin recognizing that you are one. Reality responds because it is you, communicating in frequency. In this state, duality fades. There is no longer inner and outer, self and world, signal and receiver. Everything becomes one continuous movement of awareness, transforming into experience. The observer and creation finally merge into one infinite field. When silence arrives, it is not the end, but completion. The frequency of awareness settles into perfect stillness, vibrating with intelligence beyond measure. You realize that existence itself is consciousness, unfolding without effort. The wave has returned home to the source. The signal of thought is the song of awareness discovering itself. To know this is to live in resonance with everything that is. Every breath becomes communication. Every moment becomes creation. And in that stillness, awareness recognizes itself as the universe awake,